Greetings again. Today being Sunday, the 13th of July 2025, I welcome you to this channel on innovations and use and utilization of innovations in science, engineering, technology, and other facets of knowledge and engineering for the development of the people of Africa. Welcome again. My name is Temba Mataba. I have decided that since last week I introduced this channel and its concepts and purposes and objectives, I've decided that I'm not going to introduce anything radically new this week being the second session. Rather, I will prefer to expand one on the two principles that I outlined, that I highlighted, that will govern the development and implementation of this program. Those principles being the Pan-African nature and the unapologetically African view of the world. That's number one. And number two, the utilization of innovations in the sciences, particularly the biological and life sciences, different facets of engineering and technology in the development of the people of Africa in all aspects of their lives, with the primary and sole objective being to improve the quality of life, their quality of life. I outlined 4 focus areas which I'm going to expand on today. One is the question of where African people live, whether it's urban or rural, whether the environment is formal or less formal, whether it's ideal, it's poor or rich, affluent or needy. That is one of the areas that we are going to be focusing on, where African people live. 2, where they study and learn. So that is in areas where they accumulate, develop, share, and disseminate knowledge and information. And by studying and learning, we mean studying and learning beyond classroom or certificated areas. We're talking here, we are interested in lifelong learning that informs our way of life and ultimately improves the quality of lives of all of us, all the people of Africa. That's what I mean by studying and learning. 2, where they work and earn a living in whatever areas where people find themselves working to develop products and services which are sold to the world and to the market in order for them to make a living. That is the third area that we'll be focusing on. And then the fourth, and not the least, being areas where African people entertain themselves, where they express themselves in different art forms. Those are the 4 areas that we'll be looking at, and be looking at how innovations and developments in technology, in the sciences, in technology, in different facets of engineering, can influence all the quality of lives of African people in all the areas that I've outlined. That's what we stated last week, and that's what I decided that I needed to expand a little bit on this week, and not to bring in anything new. So I hope that is clear, together with the two principles that will govern the way we work, the way we develop ourselves in this initiative and this endeavor. And I did say, I thought I should mention also that we'll be looking specifically in the way in which there are three areas that I'd like us to be looking at specifically as we move forward. It will be the Internet of Things, digitization, and artificial intelligence. Internet of Things, digitization, and artificial intelligence in all the four areas that I've outlined. I like to us in this channel to explore ways and means in which African people of various age groups, could be a 12-year-old kid or a 95-year-old person, how in their everyday lives in the areas that I've outlined, utilize innovations in those four areas to develop and excel on the question of Internet of Things, digitization, and artificial intelligence. And I want us to explain is how do we make sure that the people in Africa in different areas of the continent are not just participants, but they must be leaders and excel in all those four areas. That's what it's going to, this initiative is going to be about. It's a very serious and very carefully and deliberately chosen area of focus that I like all of us to explore. And even if we differ within that broad context. And that's where I like to leave is. Last week, when I introduced this channel, I also said something about myself, about where I come from, where I've been. I did mention that my name is Themba Mataba, and I've been in the innovation space as been a practitioner in the innovation space in South Africa and other parts of the world for more than 25 years now. And I'm involved in quite a number of initiatives in both the public and private sectors and of the economy and civil society. I must mention that among things that I do is that I'm one of the contributors or columnists for Africa newspaper, umafrica.com, which is led by Brother Nhlanhla Mtaka, where I contribute a column. But unlike other columnists, I come from the perspective of innovations in science and technology, and how should those be applied to the development of African people. If you get time, try to get sight of that, umafrica.com, and look for Themba Mataba's column there, and where I explore, for instance, the importance of food security, energy security, and how developments in innovations and advancements in technology, modern agriculture, and related things to ensure food and energy security for the people of Africa, in order to improve our quality of lives. I invite you to take a look at that to make time to have a look at that. It's those areas that I thought I should focus on and remind you on, and also to remind you and to thank those of you who have taken time to subscribe, number one, to the channel, subscribe to the channel, and like the videos. Not only that, but also to comment and contribute in shaping and refining the structure, the content, and the form and the format which this program or this initiative will take. That's highly appreciated. I appreciate the fact that some of you have taken time to do that, and I encourage all those of you who have come, who have been, who have visited the channel, but have not liked the videos and have also not subscribed. I like to encourage them to do so and to invite other people and tell other people about this channel. As I sign off, I thank you once again from the bottom of my heart and look forward to further interaction. It's Temba Mataba signing off. Thank you so much.